You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Finish him.
Retro video game. Talk about gaming. Talk about 90s culture. Talk about hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Retro and Rare podcast episode for a Marble Madness Monday. Because I ran out official. I'm done. Even though I had all the time in quarantine, I couldn't think of something for the M. Marble Madness is good enough. It's a great game if you haven't played it on NES, and it's an arcade game. Fucking wonderful. We are still in quarantine. I feel like I've been sitting here for...
Well, that's what I said. Mandated Monday. Stay
Oh,
home
yeah, you
mandated.
wanted mandated Monday, but I think people would be confused about that. I'd have to
What do you
explain it a little more. Marble Man. Well, you told
Well, you
me...
just explained Marble Madness.
Well, no, it's a video game. It's a video game podcast. Remember, I was told by the people to stick to video game talk. People don't want me talking about anything because I don't know anything outside of video games. I only know video games, people, so I apologize. If I ever get out of my lane, I'm glad you guys are there to correct me.
We could talk about Flat Earth.
Yeah, we can talk about anything we want, and that was my reply to that young gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was the first time and last time guy. Yeah, first time, last time listeners. Shout out to the first time, last time listeners. And so, yeah, we're still in the middle of quarantine. Hopefully we're getting some entertainment your way via the quarantine lockdown. You just told me that there's a curfew now? I literally don't know what's going on outside of my front door. I have gone to my mailbox and back to my front door for almost a month now. I was ahead of the curve on the quarantine lockdown. So are you telling me that you have to be in your house by 11 p.m. is what you told me?
I hope I don't get stopped.
Well, if they stop you, they can look at you and realize we're not fucking with this guy. He's sketchy looking. He may have the coronavirus. We're going to let him go. You know what you do if the cops stop you? Just start coughing and sneezing. I don't know. I've been feeling sick, man. Like, what are they going to do?
But they're going to take me in then.
It's a risk you got to take, Doyle. I'm not bailing you out of jail, by the way. If you break curfew, you might as well do GTA. Just do 5 stars. Just be like, license registration. Just be like, all right. And just hit the gas and just go. I'll see you on the news, man. That'll be dope. You got a high-performance vehicle. You can outrun the police, bro. Just whatever you learned in GTA, just apply it. But remember, I'm not bailing you out. So anyway, we're going to do the show no matter what, right? I am going to continue to make you drive an hour to my house so we can give the people the entertainment they deserve.
The circle's closing in.
Yeah, it is. Like Call of Duty Warzone. We've been playing that a lot. I got you hooked on it. You live under a rock. You had no idea about it. I put you onto it. You now obsessively watch Dr. Disrespect and Summit on Twitch and play COD. I don't like when people say COD. I hate it. COD is a fish, ladies and gentlemen. Just like I don't like when people say, you know what, the other one I don't like. You guys got any SNES games? SNES, Super Nintendo. SNES is unacceptable. I think I've said it 20 times on the podcast. I will continue to reiterate that point. It's unacceptable. And NES is not NES. It's just simply not. Slightly more acceptable than SNES, but NES is still not correct. It's NES, it's Nintendo. It's the Nintendo Entertainment System before it's NES. Okay. Anyway, we got topics or what today?
All right. So we got one topic here is going to be the lockdown. Oh, no. Lockdown mandated. What do you think?
We just talked about it, Doyle. See, this is why I think that you may not have corona, but some other disease eating the flesh in your brain. You have literally a list full of shit, but we can't give me something on that list. I know things that are on that list without needing the list. I give you the list so you can have something to do while you sit over there and stare into fucking space.
But you got the setup.
Bro. Okay, I'll just talk about the racing simulator because NASCAR used it, okay? Because I know what's on the list. Trying to make it a little bit of cohesive here. I'll talk about the list. What's on the list is NASCAR, and NASCAR, because the coronavirus is on lockdown, they did a racing simulator. I love racing simulators. Not a huge fan of NASCAR, but it was cool to see them. They got rigs, though. Their setups are like 10, 20 grand a piece. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and shit. You think he's got a little Mad Catz wheel? No. He's got like a motherfucking $20,000 setup with hydraulics and fucking... It's crazy. And they all say it's as close to the real thing as any other sport would be. Like, you playing Madden or you playing 2K is not like when you do the real shit. Even on my simulator, which is a nice one, you feel the road in that motherfucker. Whatever they're using, I don't even know what game. I thought they might have been using the PC game iDrive. I think it's called iDrive or something like that. iDrive is the BMW system. I don't know. Anyway, it's a racing simulator game. They televised it, which was dope. Seemed to be running at high frames. 4K at 60 frames, possibly. I don't know. But anyway, it was interesting to watch, and I enjoyed it. There is no goddamn sports on. Have you noticed what they've been putting on ESPN? I watched, like ping pong, right? I watched two guys that are headbutting a volleyball on a ping pong table. You can't use your hands. You could only headbutt. I don't get it. And it's on, and this is like an intense competition. Then there was ones where dudes were doing dodgeball, which is like, I guess, whatever. Then there was ones where people were juggling, and then they were throwing dodgeballs at them, and you have to...
Oh, that one I played.
No, this is on ESPN, dog. This is what sporting events are on ESPN because of the coronavirus. Either that or they're playing like random women's college basketball championship game from 2002. Like, I'm like, I don't understand. And then I got into the wrestling again. They showed the replay of the no audience thing. So I really got it to watch it. Listen, once again, I got a lot of hatred last time I mentioned this, but I don't give a fuck. It's stupid. I don't care if you're a fan of wrestling. I don't care if you're passionate about it. It looks ridiculous. There is no way to justify not having an audience. Out of every sporting event, and wrestling, granted there are athletes and stuff, it's not necessarily a sporting event. Any live event besides a concert, wrestling needs an audience. That's the number one outside of like a concert that needs an audience. Like Aerosmith can't go play Madison Square Garden with nobody in it. You just can't do it. Like, and then go on with the show. But because you can televise wrestling, they figure, fuck it. It looks ridiculous without the crowd there. I mean, am I crazy? Do you feel you have to agree with me on that?
Yeah, but how can you accept like a basketball game without fans then?
I don't want it. I think it's stupid as well, but I could see a basketball game being played. Like, wrestling, so much a part of it is the fucking crowd, man, the audience. When they're yelling and screaming. So they're putting out the same energy as if the crowd was there. You can tell that they like, these are all the rehearsed lines and stuff. At least when the audience is there, they're feeding off the energy and the boos and the cheers. And without that energy and just talking, and then they're yelling in each other's faces, and you could tell where the pauses would be, where the crowd would go crazy, but there's nobody there. I just think it's asinine, and it looks really stupid.
I think people went at you, right?
Yeah, I got a couple angry people. I'm welcoming it. This is fine. I'm not gonna... If you feel differently than I feel, which is completely normal, that's great. But don't expect me to bite my tongue about the way I feel about things. You know what I mean? I just don't... And also, remember, I'm only supposed to talk about gaming. I was told by the people... Stick to gaming, man. We don't want you talking about other stuff here.
Did you go ham at them again?
No, absolutely. My responses are very, very polite. That's great. I appreciate you check the show out. If you don't fuck with it, that's great. But I'm certainly not going to change my opinion or my way of going about things because you don't like it. And once again, it's always at the end of the story, it's like, and by the way, the Nintendo Switch is a great system. You're wrong about that too. I know. So give the people your Animal Crossing update.
Animal Crossing is out now and it's good.
I don't want to hate on it. I don't want to hate on it.
A lot of people like it and a lot of people are playing it.
I see that, and that's great. You got, what is your boy Villager? He walks around and he catches fish. That's what you do? And you
cut trees?
And what do? You cut trees? You smoke trees?
That's the patch.
Villager getting high as fuck. I'd be in. And then what does Villager do? He just hollers at the little teddy bear looking chicks that walk around. Yeah, I don't know. Not compelling me to get a Switch anymore. That,
Well, at least the chicks play that,
That's cool. No, it's absolutely great. The chicks and you. Yeah. You meet them online. Let's go fishing, bitch. I get it. It's cool. That's great, man. God bless you. God bless Animal Crossing and the people that play it.
You're gonna get the new console?
What, the Switch console that has
The Animal Crossing Switch.
Yeah, you know
console.
what?
Limited.
Right after this show. Oh, we can't because there's a curfew. We can't leave. Damn.
The circle's closing in.
Yeah, what's gonna happen if you're on the streets at like 2 a.m? Cops are just gonna fucking machine gun you. What's gonna happen?
Well, supposedly Donald Trump is calling National Guard to New York City.
They've already been there for over a week, bro. You can see all the videos of all the trucks coming in. Well, all right, calm down, conspiracy Carl. They're bringing supplies in, and they're there to make sure people don't get out of fucking line. Because here's what's really gonna happen. Eventually, because now all of a sudden the cases are tripling of people that have it. What you don't realize is you can have the virus and it not be deadly. They just don't want you to spread it. But you know what's happening now? Motherfuckers are realizing that they're going to be out of work longer. They're realizing they're going to need food longer. And then the businesses are closing. And then there's nowhere to get certain things. And then people don't have food. And then people are going to get like restless and leave their house. And then, martial law is going to be declared. And then people are going to just go, all right, well, you got food and I don't have food and I got a gun, so give me your food or I shoot you. And then it's going to be like I Am Legend.
Battle Royale.
Yeah. Yo, if it gets to that point, then fuck everything. I mean, then we have other shit to worry about. I don't think it's going to get to that point. But people like to sensationalize shit. You know, every once in a while I put the news on. I'll throw on Fox News, CNN. I just want 5 minutes to just see what they're saying. And they're just sensationalizing it. They're doing the same thing they do with all the doom and gloom that's ever been going on, but now they have something that's actually decently serious, and they're just harping on it, and they're just using fear as a tool to keep you fucking glued to the TV so advertisers pay them a lot of money, and blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, stay in your fucking house, play video games, eat fucking cookies, and smoke weed. You don't have to do it in that order, but those are doctor's orders, at least my doctor. Told him, you know what, doc? I play the video games. I like the weed. I'm staying away from the sugar. He said, good man. Told him to have a nice day. He got into his Lexus, and I went home.
Dr. Retro?
Dr. Mario. Great soundtrack on Dr. Mario. Very underrated. I don't know. Anyway, we have time for another topic before we go to the next segment.
Yeah, we got probably one more time.
All right, what we got?
All right, so we got new Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Or the Warzone.
Well,
and Doom.
Yeah, and Doom. Doom is cool. Doom pisses me off with the multiplayer. We talked about Call of Duty. It's a great game. It's very fun. I like watching the Twitch dudes play it. I enjoy playing it myself. I got a couple victories on solo, which was cool. I've yet to get a team victory because I refuse to play in a team because I don't play with like friends. I play with random dudes. Jimmy from Ohio. Great game. But Doom, the online, man, I can't get over it. It pisses me off. The battle mode is stupid. I let you play it for a little while. Watching you play it is literally some of the most stressful 8 to 10 minutes I've endured in my life.
I'm going to start a Twitch channel.
Like, I just watched Joe Rogan and he had like a Navy SEAL on. And they were talking about like Hell Week when they just throw him in like 8-degree water and do all crazy shit and you got to carry a boat. It was equally as stressful on my brain as that was to watch you play Doom. To watch you just from my loaded checkpoint, just jump. I asked you to jump twice and it took you 6 different deaths to do. And then you yelled at me afterwards and said it was my fault that I didn't tell you the right thing. So, but it was cool. I mean, visually.
They changed it up though.
There's a lot more to it. It's a little bit deeper as far as mods on weapons, and they're making you use a little more strategy than I would like, and I hate to sound just like a lame brain idiot that doesn't like any challenges, but the beauty of Doom to me, and they still didn't lose the beauty of it, which is a lot of blood and gore, fast-paced, and it's fun, but I think there's some puzzles involved that I don't necessarily need. The story is cool. The online, though. The online was the meat and potatoes for me, man. Team deathmatch, capture the flag, like all that kind of shit. They have battle mode. Doom Slayer, which his name is Doom Guy. I'm not in on the Doom Slayer. I like Doom Guy, like old school. But it's bullshit because it's the two demons versus Doom Slayer, tight quarters, AI bots, all type of weird shit. Yeah, it's fast-paced and intense, but it seems you're at a big disadvantage one way or the other. Either you get teamed up on by the two players that are demons, Or the Doomslayer's level 100. That guy's sick with it. He dashes all over the level and kills you. I guess it's trying to even it out, but it's just, where's Deathmatch? Bethesda, que pasa? What's going on? How could you not have Team Deathmatch or Deathmatch in Doom? There has to be something you're going to add. But I'll tell you one thing I am impressed about. You pre-order it, you get Doom 64, which is cool. Digital download, clean. Yo, they upgraded it. Not a lot. 60 frames for sure, and they crispied up the little sharp edges. I had a really good time. I almost beat the whole fucking game. I just booted it just to see. I started playing it to fuck around. Next thing you know, I'm on the 3rd level. I'm cruising. I had a great experience, man. I might have actually put more time into Doom 64 than Doom Eternal. I got about an hour. I'm about an hour and a half into the gameplay of the campaign, and I'm really hoping they switch up that FPS, the online battle mode. I don't like that.
Damn. So they fucked it up for you?
Yeah, it makes me regret buying the game, I'll be honest. And dude, for me to say that about Doom is just ridiculous, because Doom is my shit, bro. There's no doubt Doom is my shit.
Yeah, but my friend also complained about it. He was like, I don't know why they did that.
What the fuck? Look, I hope to God it's not that much for them to go, yeah, we fucked up, here's Team Deathmatch. I don't think it should be. I don't know. I don't program or code, but I don't know. What else we got? Give me something else, Doyle. I'm hungry.
What? All right, so we got the new Half-Life.
Bro, you keep wanting me to talk about it. It's a VR game, bro. I'm out. Name one VR game you play consistently.
But you like Half-Life.
I understand that. I like Half-Life, the regular shit, like old school on PC. You didn't need to do VR for Half-Life. It took you this long. We're supposed to get Half-Life 3. We didn't get Half-Life 3. What is it called? It's called Half-Life blah blah blah. It's not
Alex or some shit.
Yeah, it's not called Half-Life 3. Anyway, I don't know. Has there been any news? When's the release date? I know that it was talked about. I didn't.
I think it's coming out this month, right? At the end of this month.
Is it? Okay. I'm not that excited. You know what I did see? Well, a couple things. The Avengers game. You saw that being advertised? I'm like, what is that? And then the Iron Man VR game I do want to play. But more importantly, you know what I heard? Guess what? PS5. Spider-Man 2. Guess who's in it? Carnage and Venom. Like full on. Like not just a baby appearance or like a little, no, like full on. It's going to be Carnage, Venom, maybe even playable. I can't wait. Now, when does that come out? 2025? Great. Once again, PlayStation. Show us the console. Xbox. Cool. Nice console. Show us some gameplay. I need the next gen. I need it. I want to see it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people telling me that the Xbox are ready. Nobody has showed me what next gen gameplay looks like. Official, legit. I need to see it. Otherwise, everyone shut the fuck up, and I don't want to talk about the console until we see it. Fuck you and your teraflops, okay? I don't care.
But now we know what it does.
Yeah, and then you put on like a PS4 game. And then, by the way, PlayStation's not fully backwards compatible like they said they was going to be. It's like most of the PS4 games, and then what about 3, 2, and 1? No, I'm not doing it. I'm starting to get pissed, bro. I'm starting to get pissed about it. And I'm cooped up in this fucking house for too long. I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Let's go. I gotta get out. All right, motherfuckers, you know what time it is. It's time for item of the day. Today's items, plural. We're going to get B-roll of this, even though people claim that we never get B-roll. We get some B-roll. It's quick. You got to catch it. Check this mic out, guys. This is a dope-ass mic from the good people over at HyperX. Supporters of the show. Send us some cool shit. They know we're going to be launching the Twitch channel soon. We got the Quadcaster mic. Boom, check these bad boys out. Cloud Mix, wireless, Bluetooth, and they got wired.
You gotta wear them though.
Well, I just opened them up, man. I was just feeling them out. I love my my Cloud 2s. You know me. I always sing high praises of these, but these are really nice headphones, man. These are really nice fucking headphones. Tested them briefly. They sound great, but man, I'm excited to get in contact with the good people over at HyperX. They make some really good products, and they'll be sending some more shit out. And you know, I got to speak to one of the reps, and they heard that we're going to be launching the Twitch channel soon. They know we do the podcast. They see the collection in there. Send some shit over. And salute. Thank you very much. And I always liked HyperX shit. Like I said, I've had these headphones forever, and they're like for the money, to me, these are great. Now, these are the wired. You got the wireless Bluetooth now, which everything is. I've always been a proponent of the wired. It's just, I'm old school like that. But, so yeah. I decided let's make that item of the day, show them some love. They were kind enough to send some products over. So shout out to them and give me another topic.
Well, how do I know it's not for me, though?
Oh, because it came to my house. When stuff starts coming to your house, then we'll go ahead and give it to you. Yeah.
They could have asked for my information, though. How do I know? I got to talk
Well,
to
did
them.
they
Can I talk
contact?
to them?
Did they contact you or did they contact me? I'm confused.
I got to talk to them.
Yeah. Okay. Just let me know.
They got to be more specific.
But they didn't contact you. They contacted me. How do I know, bro? How do I know you're not getting a ton of free shit and not giving it to me?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
All right. So we got new retro games on the radar or pickups?
Oh, I told you I wanted that alien. What is that, Alien Soldier on Genesis with the little chicken head guy? What's up with that guy? Now, from what I've learned, I think that game is a Sega Channel exclusive game. It's called Alien Soldier. And I never knew about it, but your boy Sharpie on Twitch was playing it the other night, and I'm like, yo, this game looks dope. He was getting his ass kicked. It looked like a pain-in-the-ass game, but I'm like, damn. And then I looked it up. We looked it up on eBay. It wasn't terrible, right? $30.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
But that was complete or no? Because Genesis, I like complete.
No, just cart.
Oh, you know why? Because Sega Channel exclusive games, I bet you it's hard to get the box. A lot of them. Damn. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm trying to think of any other old school games I've been looking for lately.
Wait, Sega Channel was released in physical form?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not.
No, I just remember seeing the Sega Channel little logo on the game. Like it was on the label of the game, so I figured it had to have been. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know Sega Channel, you were able to get games like digitally. It was through fucking 14K, but...
Yeah, because Mega Man Wily Wars.
Yeah. And then they reproduced those as a cart. I don't ever think there was an official Wily Wars cart. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So the same thing with Alien.
Yeah, but maybe they did some of them that way, where they released them like physically. Yeah, I don't know about all of them, but so that's cool. And I was looking at trying to round out my PlayStation 2 horror. I'm really close, but I'm missing the 2 or 3 biggest games, which is The Rule of Rose. I don't have it. And what's the other one called? Kuno? Whatever it is. I mean, see, and there's where you get into the, you know me. My thing, I stand on my soapbox. I only collect things in nostalgia, bro. I don't care about these $10,000 games. Now, granted, these games are not 10 grand, but they're still multi-hundreds. They're 200-300. I try not to fall into that. The only problem is I'm a huge horror fan. And as far as I'm concerned, I have every PS2 horror game you could have aside from those two. Like the next best one I have as far as value and collectability is Haunting Ground. But I have if you name a horror game on PS2, I own it except for those two. So I almost feel like, God damn it, just get it and get it over with. I'm not really a completionist of anything, but... And look, there might be 1 or 2 that I'm missing that are obscure, but I don't think I have any big boy games that I'm missing as far as in the horror genre.
Hagani?
But that's not a horror game, and that's an SNES game. That is an example of a game that's rare, expensive, but still a good game. I don't know if you need to spend a G on it, but...
I thought that one came down. It didn't come down?
Maybe it did. Yeah, 700. 700, decent label.
Star Fox Weekend's gone up.
Yeah, you got to get that, man. That's your holy grail. If you can get the Star Fox Weekend jacket and the cart, that's it. And what about that Fox McCloud tattoo you got in your ass? You said you got that when you were 17? Your mom had to sign the paperwork and shit? I forget. You told me some weird story. You said you have Fox McCloud on your left ass cheek like this.
Nah.
Says dual barrel roll. I don't know why you got it. Look, I don't judge, bro. You're still my boy, bro. I got no problems with you. I know I'm hard on you on the show. Your passion. Oh, is Star Fox not your favorite game ever?
Yeah, but I don't have it tattooed anywhere. What the hell? Come on.
Oh. Now you want to get shy on the show? Okay. We're never going to show your face, but we might show your ass on the show just to show the tattoo. Well, we don't have to show your whole ass, just the tattoo. People, it could be on your arm.
Yo, people be getting Star Fox tattoos on their arm, though. That shit looks sick.
I know. People also get a ton of Joe Rogan tattoos, and it's kind of scary. So Joe Rogan, obviously Joe Rogan is a fucking, a true celebrity, like a real celebrity. Like, he's a celebrity off his own merit, not propped up off movies or something like that. So people are intense about him. Now, on his page, he'll post people that get tattoos. Some of them are cool. They look good. Some of them are terrible. But more importantly, good or bad, hey, Guys, hi, love Joe Rogan. Don't get Joe Rogan tattooed on your body, guys. Just don't do it. Don't tell me that it's 2020 and artistic. Look, I don't have any tattoos. That's because when I was younger, my father put the fear of God in me that there's no ear piercings and tattoos in his house. There just isn't. He had one tattoo on his arm. It says Eddie, and you can barely read it. And he told me when he was 14 or 15 and he was drunk, he went into a tattoo parlor and said to the guy, "What can I get for $1?" And the guy said, "What's your name?" And he said, "Eddie." And he did. And my dad said that he was squirming around. Okay, my dad was born in 1938, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to know, we're talking about like 1950, whatever. He's getting a tattoo. And the guy, like my dad was squirming in the chair and shit. And the guy was trying to, you got to see this tattoo on my dad's arm. It's like, it's this big and it barely says Eddie. You can barely make it out. It's like a blob. And the guy threw my dad down in the chair and said, "Hold still." I forgot to dot the I and jab the fucking needle where the I is for EDDIE. And it's a fucking giant green like hole. Yeah. I don't know, random story. It's not really the reason I don't have a tattoo. It's just my father was good at me and my brothers to scare the shit out of us, except for one of my brothers who just did what he wanted. So I never got a tattoo, but then I got into this thing where I felt like after a certain age, you can't get your first tattoo. It's over. I'm 35. You can't get your first tattoo in 35. I missed it. It went by. It's in the rear view. Can't do it.
You can get me to get a tattoo.
I'm not getting any tattoos. Because guess what? Now everyone has tattoos, and guess who's the fucking one who's unique? Me, because I don't have tattoos. Everyone's got, the face tattoos got to stop. I used to say it was cool if you're rich because it doesn't matter. Even now, I'm just like, stop. It's got to stop, man. There's just, and look, I don't mean to sound judgy, and I don't mean to sound like my opinion is gospel, which everyone loves to say about me, which, by the way, real quick, guys, I hope your opinion is gospel to you. It should be. You should be passionate as fuck about your opinion. No, it doesn't mean be closed-minded to others' opinions, but very rarely are you swaying my opinion, just like I'm not going to sway yours. I just wanted to put that out there.
But you got to respect my opinion.
Okay, I agree with you. Respect it. That's a loose term. I don't know why I have to respect your opinion, but okay, so what you're saying is I have to respect your opinion, but what about my opinion? Do you respect mine too?
Well, you just never give my opinion a chance.
Okay, give me an opinion of yours that I don't give a chance. By the way, don't get tattoos on your face, people. That was the point of the rant. Go. Give me an opinion of yours that I'm unfairly critical, didn't give you a chance, and closed-minded. Let's talk about it.
The biggest one is the Switch.
Now, what's the problem with my opinion on the Switch?
You're not even giving a chance.
So you're going to sit there and you're going to tell me that I haven't played the Nintendo Switch enough to garner a legitimate opinion about it. That's what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't respect it?
Hold on. I'm letting the vision play out in my head where I flip the table over, put my elbow through the front of your face, kill you, leave your body propped up like Texas Chainsaw Massacre Father, and I come back around and do the show. I just wanted the vision to play out in my head. It's now done. We can move on. We have more time in the segment for another topic, or are we done?
All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so we got NBA MVP.
LeBron James. And by the way, that brings me right into what I wanted to talk about. LeBron went live the other night. That was cool. It was cool. I watched like most of the whole thing. It was just him chilling with his family. It's really interesting to see like the big celebrities like that. And
he's getting money.
Well, yeah, he's getting money. I don't think the coronavirus is not fucking with LeBron. But I do like to see a lot of the NBA players like donating money to like the people that work at the stadiums, like the food workers, the janitors. That's really important. There's a lot of people out of work and it's fucked. And I got to be honest, it is a little bit of a burden if you're LeBron and you're like, your checking account has $650 million in it. And you're like, Betty who serves drinks at the fucking Lakers game makes, $40,000 a year. She's not working for 2 months and she's got rent due and all this shit. LeBron's got 6 Maybachs in the fucking driveway. It's hard, man.
Well, at least he's doing something.
No. Well, I don't even think LeBron. Well, I'm sure he has. Look, the guy built a fucking school. He's a good guy and all that shit. But I enjoyed watching him live. That was the thing. And then we got into the D Nice thing. DJ D Nice, international DJ, big DJ. I'm not sure how this happened, but he said he was going to do a club quarantine. It was cool. It's like bring everyone together. He's just going to play some music on his set and just everyone come together because we can't leave our house. Everyone watched the live, kind of communicate with each other. 100,000 people in his room. This man went from having 50,000 followers, something crazy. He has 1.3 million in 4 days. Shout out to him, how he did it, how he set it up. Wonderful marketing, wonderful strategy, great idea. Now you see Just Blaze, Rockweiler. Just Blaze did a 14-hour set last night. 14 hours he was on for. And he would only stop the phone because it times out every, I think it's hour or so. If you go live and it's on for an hour, it'll go down to like 10 seconds on Instagram, and then you go off and come back on, it resets. That's the only time he went off and on. It's amazing. It was incredible, and it's cool to see them do that, and I'm glad to see people come together. People don't know what the fuck to do, some people, so they take solace in watching, just like people watch this show.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, though.
What do you mean?
We should go live while doing the podcast.
No, I'm not really. I mean,
people can join and interact and shit like that.
Yeah, but then it fucks the vibe of the show up. If we did a show that was actually live, that's cool, but just to go live for 5 minutes during the show isn't going to... I can't look at the phone. It's going to fuck up the whole show. Mm-hmm. Why not just pre-record it like we do and put it up? That's all we got to do. Listen, Creative Carl, I got it, man. Thank you. Thank you for your input. I respect your opinion.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's fucking stupid, but I respect it. Cool? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We got time for another topic, or are we shutting it down and we're going to the last segment?
All right, we got one more here. We got the repro market flooding.
Yeah, you keep coming to me saying that on eBay you see a ton of repro. Now, what is this? Generally on cart-based stuff, obviously, not discs. So, one that I always see is the Punisher. But it's always a horrible repro. On Sega Genesis, it's a pricey game. The repro, you could tell it's like a stretched out, like his face is fat. He's got the gun. It doesn't look right. But
how much they want for it though?
$30. That yeah. Instead of paying $250 or $150 for the cart, I get it. But you got to look at yourself. Are you a collector? If not, just download the game on a computer, emulator, play it. No big deal. Why are you buying a cart? So you can play it on your Genesis? Okay. If you have a Genesis hooked up, why are you not into it enough to just man up and buy the cart? I mean, there's two sides to all of this, but my brain is a collector brain, so I'm never going to realize or understand why you wouldn't. Like the other night I was going live and someone told me, he can have everything in my room old school gaming wise in the palm of his hands in a fucking PlayStation Vita or something. Access all those games 100%, but there's nothing like original hardware, taking the cart into the system, CRT, real controllers. Remember, my collection's based on nostalgia. So what's nostalgic about taking a PS Vita and booting up Super Mario 3? It's not the same. Even on regular screens. I mean, I love the mini systems, the classics. They're cool, but they're a novelty. They're just a cute little collectible you leave on a fucking shelf. If I want to play NES, I'm going to play my fucking NES. That's the point of all this shit. I don't know.
I could play NES on the Switch.
All right, motherfucker. Round three. Doyle, give me a topic.
All right, games for the quarantine time.
Oh, like suggestions on... So we kind of talked about this last one, but now that we're deeper into the quarantine, and by the way, I don't know how much longer... Doyle, how long do you think this is going to last for real? Because now shit is getting a little more real. Like, we're in Florida. Florida is the lower of the cases. I mean, as far as corona cases. Like, New York is, like, bad. LA is bad. And they've been on lockdown. But you're telling me now, but we got a curfew. I didn't know about that. And how long do you think this is going to last? Do you think this is, like, another month of this?
For the big businesses, probably 2 weeks. And then they're going to go back to business as usual.
Scumbags, right? Corporate greed.
Yeah.
Corporate fucking greed. Whatever. Anyway, so some suggestions.
I mean, how long can you go?
I can go for a while. I mean, I'm starting to lose it a little. Because I'm already introverted. I already chill at home. you know the deal. Anytime I hang out with you guys, it's like, there's never like, so I'm like, yo, yeah, all right, I'll meet you. No. Come on down. You're coming to the house, and that's it. Once you come to the Venus flytrap, you know the deal. It's over. We're not going anywhere. Yeah, Mike, we were just thinking we were good. No, guys, we're not. What? Not going anywhere. So I'm good for a while. I mean, I understand. Like, I do want to kind of get the fuck out of here a little
Shining.
bit. Yeah, I'm starting to do a little bit of The Shining, a little bit of Jack. So Doyle, I'm gonna let you today. We talked about the Switch. Why don't you tell people a few Switch games? That way I can get the Switch people off of my ass about criticizing the Switch. Give people Switch suggestions they can play during quarantine. And I won't listen. Go ahead.
All right, we got Breath of the Wild, of course. And they actually have new leaks with the new game. It's going to be sick.
Keep going. I have nothing to add
That's
to
it. All right, Pokemon Sword Shield. That's a good one. Link's Awakening. That's a good one. And what else we got? The fishing game you bought me. That's all right. And then the last one is probably going to be Luigi's Mansion or Mario Kart.
Okay.
And Mario Kart's good.
There's your Switch report for the day. Possibly the week, the month, or the rest of time. Now, I would tell you, I'm just, a PS2 has got my heart lately. Every once in a while, a system really, like I go through like this mode of like, I'm really into one system at this moment. 3 months later, I'm really into this system. PS2 lately is just, it reminds me how many great fucking games are on PS2. Like, you ever play The Bouncer on PS2? Great game. Square Enix game, great game. You ever play, I'm just looking at what I played recently, the Punisher game on PS2, I always thought was cool. You never played that? It's dark and fucked up. Followed up a little bit of Max Payne. Max Payne is dope. I'm looking at what else, where's my recent played over there? I was trying to get back into the Dot Hack series, that's a little bit extra. That's a little extra. Meaning it's a little more involved than I like to get if I'm bouncing around. Trying to think of what else that I have over there. Siren. Siren's cool. It's a horror game. Didn't really play it too much. And then you know what else I've been playing lately, bro? Xbox 360. As much as I talk shit about the Xbox One, which I'm just not a fan of. We turned it on the other day, right? Instant, do an update, cool. Yeah, that's funny. That always happens. And then the UI was glitchy as shit. It was fucking bouncing around, skipping. Oh, let's load this game. What did Halo say? Sorry, it took too long to load Halo. Can't play. Like, bitch, it's a disc and it's inside the system. But anyway, Xbox 360, I really did love. Great system. Project Gotham Racing, dog. That game was so ahead of its time with the visuals. It still holds up today, bro. And I love the way that Xbox 360 Elite looks. That dark gray, black, matte black. Man. So what other games? I want to give some suggestions. Oh, Tekken. It depends on what you're looking for, right? Because gaming is about genres. And once you get into genres, you can go for days. If you're into RPGs, get yourself a SNES. Get Chrono Trigger. Get Secret of Mana. Get Earthbound, even though I think Earthbound's a little overrated. I think Chrono Trigger is probably the best choice there if you're into RPGs. Super Nintendo-wise. PlayStation 1, the last few games I played, like Dino Crisis and Nightmare Creatures, I've been playing a lot of those kind of games lately. A lot of kind of third person view, walk around, just get a little sketchy. Started playing Loaded and Reloaded, the overhead shooter game. That's just a fun game to play. Trying to think of anything else. Trying to get into some light gun shooters. And apparently they got some light gun shooters coming out with Arcade 1-Up. Did you hear about that? They're going to have, I don't know if it's House of the Dead. I mean, I would like to have House of the Dead. I just don't know how it would work with the screen. I know they have technology now. They could do LCD screens with the shooters, but I'm talking about the size of it. You can't play on that. That would be another good thing, too, if people have Arcade 1-Up, you know. That's always a fun thing if you have extra people in the house, you know, play Street Fighter or even the like NBA Jam. Is that out yet? They're supposed to be sending me one of those, by the way. Arcade, what up? Send it through. Supposed to be sending me one, but God knows with the shipping and stuff now with the coronavirus, things are starting to get... I'm glad that the HyperX came through with that shit. I was getting nervous that wasn't going to come through, but I think apparently, you know, the U.S. Post Office, they don't fuck around. Like, they're saying, like, no, we're open, dude. Like, we're not going to close for anything because that's like a major...
That's essential.
Yeah. I've noticed a spike in people selling things. Have you noticed that now? I've noticed a lot of the vintage clothing community and a lot of the retro gaming community, people are liquidating. I think they're a little nervous with the money. I don't blame anybody, bro. This is an unsure time here, bro. People have rent to pay. People have kids.
You're pulling out?
I'm not. I don't got either of those things. I don't have a mortgage and I don't have kids. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like this affects me, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's scary and I feel bad for certain people. Like, I feel bad for people with families, bro. I feel bad for people that have like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, for me, it's like, oh, well, maybe I should chill and I can't buy a fucking $100 game. Like I did, like, you know what I mean? Like, there are people out there with like serious issues, man. And I feel for them. But like I said, like this is a perfect time, bro. If you're okay, let's say that you have a normal job, right? And your job just told you can't come back to work for like a month. We'll pay you for like 2 weeks maybe. You can't come back. And you know what? If in the back of your mind you've been thinking about starting a podcast, maybe you know how to draw really well. You just didn't have time and you're an artist. Get your work done. Put it online. Start a new Instagram page. Start a new YouTube channel. I don't care if it's just taking your cell phone and talking shit into the selfie. You just do it. You might as well be creative. You know, a lot of people always hit me up and they're like, yo, I appreciate your little videos you do. And I just do them because that's my creative mind. I'm in a position where I'm lucky that I get to be an asshole, play video games every day. My creative mind tells me to take a funny video with fucking Batman holding a blunt, Joker holding a blunt. That's what I want to do. That's what my brain says to do, and I just do it. It's a wonderful liberty to have. I know you laugh at me because it's stupid, but you know what? If it was something else, I would do something. If I was into collecting bottle caps, I'd be taking little videos of bottle caps, bro.
With AZ in the background?
Yeah, with AZ playing. You know the Chronicles. You know, just seriously though. I just happen to like MF Doom and fucking video games. So you know what I do? I take videos of fucking MF Doom. Of MF Doom playing in the background and fucking video games going. I mean, well, the point is, in these times, I would encourage people that have thought about being a creator to create. Because now you don't have the excuse. Now you can't. Look, Gary Vee already wanted you to work 8 hours a day, go home, and then work on your business until 1 a.m, and then wake up and go to work. And do that until you can make enough money from your business that you could slowly get away from your job and then do that. Gary Vee, while he's a millionaire and he's very successful, he's unrealistic in a lot of the shit that he says because he's not factoring in the other parts of life. Families, health, other money issues, and he would say, fuck you, it doesn't matter, put that to the side and just go through. Cool, easier said than done. Great. I'm telling you, now you don't have that excuse. You didn't go to work 8 hours today, come home and go, now I'm supposed to do that stupid video about that RPG I like, and no. Now you have all fucking day. Granted, I understand if you have a family, you have other responsibilities, but you have more time than you ever had to make your dreams come true. If you're into certain things, just get into it, bro. If you were thinking about maybe, like I was telling people last week, encouraging them if they had old video game shit, go get it. Go get it out of the closet. Go get that old CRT TV, dust that bitch off, plug it in. It's great. It's how I started this. I've always been into it, but it didn't always look like this. Started with the little baby Sharp over there. I don't know. Just a little words of encouragement there to the people while we're all sitting at home on our ass. Might as well do something. By the way, we got to look at my pool. I should have never fired the pool lady. I thought I was being smart. That's when I was on my tear of like, there's like $300, $400, $500 a month minimal I can save with little things. Like I fired the cleaning ladies. That was fine though, because dude, I'm a neat freak. My house is the cleanest house in the world, always.
They weren't allowed to come in here, right?
Yeah, well, they weren't allowed to come. Yeah, no, mira, no toca, juegos. Mira, muy importante. No toca.
Hey, they could have been British.
They were Spanish, Doyle. They were beautiful women, too. They were beautiful women. Doesn't matter. I appreciated the fuck out of them. They came in here and what I liked about it was they really cleaned the house well with the fucking Fabuloso. Like, my house smelled amazing. I don't mop my floors every day. They were doing that kind of shit. But other than that, bro, it's just me living here and my house is immaculate. There's no need for that. You pay them $100 every Wednesday. Easy. Then the pool lady, that's a few hundred a month. Well, now my pool always looked good. I got compliments. My pool always looked good. I just didn't think that she was doing anything. Well, now I know. It looks like I had Creature of the Black Lagoons living in my pool. I'm getting all this allergy. I don't know. I went in my garage today, just desperate. I'm like, I know there's pool supplies somewhere in here. I know it. I found a big bucket and these giant white things, and I'm like, oh, that's chlorine. So I just took 2 of them and I did Call of Duty Grenada, threw them in the fucking pool, and we're going to see what happens. I did a little scrubbing. It looks cleaner already. I don't know. So these are the problems I'm dealing with. I don't know. My pool's starting to grow things in it. Other than that, everything's fine.
That might be a breeding ground for Corona, bro. Come on.
That could be. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not getting in the pool for a very long time. Now, my pool's solar heated. It's 100-degree water. I could go in there anytime. I just haven't been in there. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. We got another topic. I'm just ranting now at this point.
All right, we got Sony PS5 reveal beats Xbox Series X.
Mhm.
Some people are saying that.
Yeah, the people that are saying that would be your boy. His name's Tommy Teraflop. Yeah. So Xbox has more teraflops. Well, what people don't realize is all this memory and power and spec are used in particular ways to optimize gameplay, frame rates, graphical ability, all this shit. So a couple more teraflops doesn't necessarily mean that the games are going to look that much better on one system or another. I will go back to my original rant. I want to see the systems. Okay, we saw Xbox One X, Series X, excuse me. Great, got it. What about PlayStation 5? And also, where is the gameplay? Show me the beef. Where's the beef? You know what that's from, Doyle? Please tell me you know where that's from. That's an old school reference. Where's the beef?
Wizard of Oz.
Okay, we're going to make you guess this. It's from the late 80s, early 90s. It was an old lady, and she used to say, "Where's the beef?"
The Godfather.
It's a fast food chain. Do you know the fast food chain that's from?
Good Burger.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger, where take you order.
Did I get it?
No, you fucking idiot. It's Wendy's. You don't remember the old lady used to say, "Where's the beef?" She was talking shit about the other burgers. What's going on? Where's the beef?
It's
I don't know. I don't even eat fast food anymore, bro.
there it goes. Look, PC Engine Mini
Delay, right?
is an awesome retro console if you could get one.
Well, the PC Engine is the Japanese version of the TurboGrafx. So that's what they're talking about, because the TurboGrafx Mini got delayed because of coronavirus and shipping and all that. I'm assuming, and that's probably why that article says that, because you can't get it right now. But you know what? Think about it. They're all done. They're all boxed and ready to go. They're just sitting in a fucking warehouse. These are kind of crazy times we're living in, bro. It almost feels like a movie a little bit. And what's really odd about all this is the uncertainty. Like, Doyle, do you really understand what's going on or no? Because I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand how serious this really is. I don't understand. I just don't get it. So you're just like, okay, so in 2 weeks from now, like everything's cool? Like everyone just goes back to work, everything is good again?
Right now, stay home mandated Monday.
Yeah, mandate Monday, even though it's Marble Madness Monday.
Actually, the circle's closing in.
Yeah.
Curfew's coming up for me.
COD. Yeah, you're fucked. You're not going to make it home before 11. You're just going to have to risk it, bro. I told you, worst case scenario, just Grand Theft Auto.
I'm going to be on the edge.
Yeah, that's all good. All right, any other topics, or we're out of topics?
All right, we got one more.
All
right, so we got the Samsung or the Iron Man VR.
Oh yeah, we were talking about some VR games before. Like I told you, Half-Life is garbage. I don't care about it. I am looking forward to Iron Man.
Oh, is Final Fantasy VII confirmed?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you keep saying that because it's delayed past April 10th.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm over it, bro. I don't know. I'm already pissed off a little bit. I'm salty with the new games because Doom kind of disappointed me. I'm really the only one saying that, bro. I mean, everyone else is praising Doom, and I really think it's a great game. I'm just so upset about the multiplayer, bro.
Well, the campaign is the shit, right?
What do you mean?
Like the story mode.
What about it?
I mean, it's good, right?
Yeah, but
it's not a shitty game.
Yeah, but that online is where the replayability comes from. What are you gonna do when you beat the campaign? I mean, you load up all your shit, you level up all your shit, you get different fucking costumes, and that's cool. But I like to hop on them fucking matches online, dog. Like, what are we doing? I don't know. Fucking. Anyway, we're gonna shut the show down. This is another quarantine edition. We're just giving people a little bit of content, a little bit of love. We might come back on Wednesday with another show.
What about the Twitch channel?
It's coming. I'm excited about Twitch because I think we really got some good stuff coming. Once again, thank you to HyperX for sending out some product we could use on the Twitch channel. We're gonna launch that. We're gonna bore people to death with some Gran Turismo on there for sure. I'm gonna force people because there's not a strong Gran Turismo community on Twitch.
We could play SNES games.
Don't say SNES. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to end the show on a high note. You're bringing me down. Okay. I want to thank everyone for watching the show. Hit them up on Instagram. That's just Retro Chillin'. I am at Retro and Rare. Follow the show's page at Retro and Rare Podcast. Until next time, peace.